Hello my friends, in today's video we are going to be doing an after dark cleaning routine. This is the routine that I follow every single evening that has been absolutely life-changing. I'm excited to share it with you, so let's get started. So if you've been here for a while, you already know I'm going to give you the real deal. The good, bad, the ugly, and everything in between. And I'm showing you what the house looks like before we get into this life-changing nighttime routine. So here is the mess from the day. I'm just going to go through, show everything, and then we are going to talk about how this routine is going to completely change your life and also help transform you for the better. Most nights I will come in here and do the kitchen first. Now Chris and I definitely like to tag team, and while he's giving her a bath, then I will come in here and do the kitchen. The kids will sometimes, instead of giving her a bath right now, we'll push her on the swing if we have other things to do, but we are all working together as a family to take care of this house this evening. So I always like to start with the dishwasher unloaded, and my boys have to alternate. Drew and Liam alternate the dishwasher days, but they were both busy, and so I think Drew was mowing and Liam was doing something outside for his dad, so Josiah came to help, which was awesome. So I'm going to tackle all of these dishes, fill up the dishwasher. One thing that has been really helpful for me is I have just been rinsing all the dishes right here and now, and then I will turn this faucet off and then fill up the dishwasher. That helps me just focus on one thing at a time, clean dishes, then fill up the dishwasher. So I know saying that a nighttime routine or a cleaning routine of any sort can change your life, but coming from me and my own life experiences, I have learned that if I can reset my home and tidy up my house in the evening, I will be so thankful the following day. I'm doing it not for me today, I'm doing it for the future me tomorrow. And when I wake up tomorrow and the house is reset and it's clean, I already feel like I'm winning the day. When you feel like you're winning the day, you're winning the week, you win the month, you win the year. And yes, it takes practice, consistency, and most of all, discipline. But if you can get consistent and reset your home every single night, I am telling you, it will change your outlook. You will feel like you are on top of things. You won't already feel behind. And for me, and I'm genuinely telling you, for me, it has transformed the way I handle and manage my home. So Chris is exhausted on this day, and so he's given Emma a bath, and I'm tackling the kitchen like I had mentioned. So I made him a half-calf coffee, and I wanted to share this creamy tortellini soup. Now I've got the recipe here if you want a screenshot, but this is so easy, and I kind of came up with this. I'm sure there are many renditions of it. This is what I came up with some stuff in my cabinet and refrigerator last year, and so here we go. It consists of, you're going to want chicken broth, a jar of spaghetti sauce, I use ragu, frozen tortellini, 1 package, Parmesan cheese, onion powder, garlic powder, or fresh of either if you want, ground sausage. I use Jimmy Dean Italian sausage, like the breakfast sausage. 8 ounces of ricotta cheese. I prefer whole milk cheese. And then salt and pepper to taste and Italian seasoning. So you're going to brown your sausage and you're going to go ahead and season it however you want. You can get fancy with it, do what you got to do. Once it's all brown, you're going to add the entire jar of spaghetti sauce and 32 ounces of chicken broth. Then you're going to add your package of frozen tortellini. And once the tortellini, and it's going to simmer, it's going to boil. Not like a rolling boil, but it's going to be boiling. Once the tortellini is completely cooked, then you're going to turn it down to a simmer and you're going to add 8 ounces of that whole milk ricotta. If you got to get low fat ricotta, it's fine. I just like the richness of it. And then you just stir it and get all the lumps out. You put it in a bowl. You top it with some fresh Parmesan cheese or whatever you have. You could throw spinach in there. I like to do Italian seasoning with fennel. My son likes red pepper, and it is out of this world. It is out of this world. It is so easy. It sounds fancy. It looks fancy. It tastes fancy. But my goodness, it is one of the fastest meals you'll ever make. And then leftovers are amazing. It absorbs all of that juice, and it is so good. Each evening, I will scrub down the stove. It is really important to do this every night if you're using your stove daily. I have a glass top, so a scrub daddy and some, dish soap and water works great for me. If we have something really caked on, I will get the pink stuff. I like that a lot. And if it's really bad, I will have to get a razor blade and scrape it up, which is fine. It hasn't scratched it yet. And then a regular old microfiber cloth and just wipe everything down. You want to make sure you're doing this daily because if you leave it, it can really leave some just unnecessary odors in your house. And you just don't want all that grease and grime to build up. Emma still sits in her high chair and she is really wanting to get to the table. So I've been thinking about trying to transition her, but I wanted to ask you guys, at what point did you transition your kid from the high chair to the table, like in a booster seat? I've seen some questions about my kids cleaning, and I did want to address that and say yes. My kids absolutely do help me clean on a daily basis. Now, when mom pulls out the camera and I'm cleaning, they generally stay out of the way. My older kids aren't interested in being on film, and if you do see them, I have asked for their consent. But Noah, my 9-year-old, loves it. Emma's little, so I try to limit as much as I possibly can. But they do clean. We all chip in every single night, so you'll see them a lot in today's cleaning video. I wanted this video to be super realistic. I didn't want to do things that I usually don't do. I didn't want to make it super extra and whatever. I wanted to do exactly what I do. It does get messy. It definitely does get messy in the house, but I have learned for my own sanity, I don't clean all day. Do I put things away? Usually yes, unless I'm running out the door, I've got something distracting me like a toddler. But yes, we do put our things away, but it just gets messy, and there's a lot of us. and none of us are perfect, and we're all a work in progress. So in the evenings, we all do chip in and get things done together, and they are responsible for their bedrooms. So Liam and Drew keep their room absolutely immaculate. They all have to switch off on the upstairs bathrooms that they use. Noah is I call him my mad scientist. He, a lot like me, he gets into things and he's just in it, but he makes a tornado trail behind him. Josiah, not so much. So those two sharing a room has definitely been interesting, but we are working on them. I'm continuing to declutter their room and minimalize it just because it helps Noah to manage his own stuff.
So sure of our love, I never thought of any reason, a doubt about us, and now I'm right back at the start. Halfway through a bottle, baby, and nothing to know. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before, so take it easy, take it easy.
So newsflash, I have recently learned that the men in my house absolutely do not understand, nor do they care for my pillows. Now I know that is an absolute joke. But I was telling my husband, I was telling Chris, like, I need to buy some more pillows for, Christmas. And he was like, you've got to be kidding. We don't need another pillow in this house. And I think he's right. So I won't be purchasing any more pillows. And usually I don't purchase pillows, the whole pillows. I just do pillow covers. But even the 3 that we've got there, which makes my heart sing and so happy, my boys could care less. And then they will usually end up on the floor. So we're going to have to minimize that even more.
And you know how to forget all the wrongs and every reason why we've changed. And there's a storm inside my head. It's getting me in trouble, baby, and I can't break away. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before, so take it easy, take it easy. That I could keep it low, Take it easy, take it slow, We ended up just like before, so take it easy.
On this evening, I had actually planned on mopping the floor as well, but I did not get into it. I cannot remember what I was doing, but I got onto something else and I just didn't have time. Oh, that's right. After I got done cleaning and doing everything, the boys decided to have like an impromptu movie night, and it is that little Roborock, which I absolutely love, is amazing, but it is kind of loud. I just didn't want to disturb them, so I was like, I'll just mop the following evening. It's not a big deal. So I did want to say that because usually I will try to mop the floors, but I don't get to it every single night. Now, cleaning my sink is something I will do multiple times a day. If I just notice there's a lot of grime there, I'll just do a quick wash, but I definitely do a more detailed cleaning in the evenings just because it can get really stinky and it just makes a huge difference to have your sink clean. I don't know what it is. I don't know the psychology behind it. I know the Fly Lady was talking about it. I don't know much about her methods, but I know that there is something about having a clean sink. At this part of the evening, the kitchen is completely done, so I will turn on a diffuser or one of my Scentsy candles. I'm using my diffuser a lot more. I love my Thieves oil. It does have a very fall scent to it, but that's what you see kind of glowing there under the cabinet. I got it from, it's a wall diffuser. I got it from TJ Maxx, so I cannot link it, but I know Amazon has some. I also got a cordless diffuser from Amazon, which you guys that follow me on Instagram, I had so many comments about it, so I've got that in my favorites as well. It's awesome. So once that happens, I turn all the lights off except for the overhead light right by the window, and this is the moment that I have been waiting for. I do one room at a time now. It just makes it easier for me. And so the first room I always do is the kitchen. I move to the living room, and then I will do the remainder of the house. So this area here has been a catch-all and an overflow from doing the renovations in the dining room. We have been working on it little by little since we've moved in, so that's been quite a while. So it's finally coming to an end, thankfully, but this is the mess here. I am going to clean up under the stairs. If you saw last week's video, you saw the total transformation of the small closet under here, and it made such a difference. I would love for you to check that out. It turned out so good, and I was so proud of myself because my vision came to life, and that is so satisfying. So I'm taking my plethora of pillows, I'm going to put them outside, and then I'm going to straighten up under here. Now, my kiddos, I think Emma pulled out all of their shoes. I'm not sure, they don't usually do this, but I do have this basket here, and baskets aren't necessary all the time. I mean, I could put the shoes on the floor, but the purpose of the basket was simply to hold all of the dirt, because you know what I mean. But having this space all organized and the shelving has made it so much more functional. We do have a robot vacuum that we love, but Emma is terrified of it, so we've kind of put it behind Chris's desk for now until she gets more comfortable with it. But it scares her so much, so we have to do our manual vacuuming every single night. This is my Shark vacuum, and I love it because it can go under things right here and under the bed and under furniture, so that makes life very easy. I don't know the model number of it. I will try to find that. I am going to be sending my Dyson off to get repaired, so I definitely do look forward to that. So I'm a big proponent on you sleep better in a tidy room. I've talked about that if you guys have been here for a long time. When I would clean my boys' room, it is just so important that they have a tidy room. And I haven't been on top of it for the past few years. I don't even know why, but we are getting back to that now. So I like to clean up all of her stuff. When her babysitter is here, I don't ask for her to clean up. I just want her to enjoy her time with Emma, and I just do it, you know, when they leave. So this is kind of the mess after they were playing, and she's so wonderful and so loving, and Emma loves her. So, you know, I'm fine with cleaning up after her, and I know if I asked she would, but I'm going to clean up Emma's room because we are getting ready for bed. And like I said, having a clean room really genuinely helps your sleep so much more. I am huge on you don't argue, bicker, no, you know, discipline or anything like that. Not necessarily discipline, but no, like, I don't know. I just want going to bed to be peaceful. I want them to go to bed peaceful, and I want them to go to school peaceful. I don't like there to be any sort of anything. It is so important for kids to be able to go to bed peacefully and then go into the world and go out to school with a light heart. I have gone to school before with a heavy heart. I'm sure we all have. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it, but as a parent, I really try hard to just, if there's an issue in the morning, we don't bring it up, we don't discuss it. It will be discussed when they get home from school, because it is so important for them to just focus on their school. Emma's room gets a thorough check down before she goes to bed. Obviously, like I said, I will clean it, but then we like shake the curtains. We push all of the little chair here, the toy baskets, the bins on the floor, which those bins on the floor are actually clothes that I decluttered. As I start putting her clothes away, she's growing out of things. I just have bins. Like I said in some previous videos, I always have baskets or bins in the closet or in a linen closet just for clothes that we no longer want, or even a garbage bag or a box. You get it. So she's got some bins in here, the things that I've been decluttering, but we always do a good check through because her room is right off of the garage, and unfortunately we have found so many spiders in here, and I can't rest if I think there is a spider in her room. So we catch them. I told Chris today that we need to go get some Pine Sol because you guys had suggested Pine Sol for the bugs. So I'm going to get that. I'm also going to get a glass jar, and I'm going to put my essential oils of peppermint, and I think you guys said rosemary in there. Let me know if there's some other essential oils that work, because I'm going to start spraying it on the baseboards. But here is the final view of her room. I'm still in love with the mural my sister made. I've had some people ask me what kind of wallpaper it is, and it's a hand-painted mural. I just gave my sister an idea of what I wanted, and she just went with it. She's so incredibly talented. So the next thing I'm going to focus on is the downstairs bathroom. Emma has had her bath, and I'm just going to pick up some of the toys that maybe did not get picked up or got thrown across the room and tidy this area up. I do like to wipe down the toilets and try to do this on a daily basis. Obviously things happen, we know that, but today's video is the most true and realistic view of what we do in the evenings. Sometimes the roles shift. Sometimes Chris does the dishes and I will go and watch Emma in the bathroom. Sometimes one of the boys will do the dishes. Sometimes Chris and I tackle some things outside, and the boys may push Emma on the swing, and then we'll come in here later. It may change a little bit, but once we get to the cleaning part, this is what we do. These are the tasks that we do on a consistent nightly basis.
Hey, don't call me up. I know you know what you did, so I'm turning the radio up. Don't wanna hear it's too late for apologize. Lately I've realized that what goes around comes back around. Hey, hey. What goes around comes back around. Hey.
So we have been back and forth on what we want to do with this bathroom. This bathroom is, as maybe it's not as pretty as some, it is in great working condition, and so it is not on our priority list. I'm going to do some cosmetic things to it just to kind of hold us over, and it's fun to do, but we're going to focus on the bathroom upstairs for the boys first. That one is a total gut because I believe the subfloor is giving out underneath, and you can tell that there is a line across all of the tiles starting to go under the sink where it is breaking. Why the inspector didn't get that, I don't know, but it is what it is at this point. We're going to have to gut it completely, which is fine because I think I can make it more functional for those boys because there's so many kids using it. Right now we've got all 4 boys using that one bathroom. And then I like having Emma downstairs and her having her own bathroom. And I assume this is where she's going to stay even as she gets older, even when Drew moves out. I actually had a conversation with the boys, and Josiah was like, as soon as you build that wall and that door, Mom, I want the loft. And then Noah can go into Drew's room. So I guess that's what we're going to do, because the loft is actually very large. Not very large, but it's actually bigger than the 2 bedrooms upstairs. So it's a great size. They just need some privacy. So Chris is going to actually look into putting the wall up himself. He's like, oh, I can do it. I thought it was best for us to get a contractor, but he's like, that's fine. I can do it. So we have some more things that are kind of in the works. We're going to finish those things, and then I think we're going to start putting a wall up. I'm going to fix their room up before we do that, but I'm kind of excited. I think that'll be so great for the boys. I will add that we aren't big fans of our cats on the table or countertops. We do not generally like to do that. But the dogs have been eating her food, and I don't know where to put it, so it's kind of just sat here for now. But I do wipe down the table before we eat, just because, you know, I love her, but she's a cat. So before we eat, it gets a total wipe down, and then I will also clean it afterwards. But we haven't been using our table as much as we'd like to, because as you just saw, there's always stuff on top of it.
No matter how hard you try, you cannot push me out, so just listen. I've been thinking of you since you broke it and moved to LA. And no matter how hard I try, I cannot get you out of my system. I know we both have some things left to say. Can you stay a little longer? Can I make you change your mind?
As we speak, or as I speak, the dining room is about 90% done. Actually, about 95% done. I have gotten so much accomplished in this room. I actually just styled the console table and some furniture that we brought in here. It looks so good. It looks so good. I've never had like an official quote unquote dining room. Each of my houses has had like an eat-in area, and then my other house that had an official dining room, we turned into a playroom for the kids, because that's when we had all of the boys. They were all really little. So to have like an official room is really nice. I'm excited how it's turning out. I can see having family dinners here, like with our extended family and with our friends. I'm really excited to be able to put puzzles on here and leave them. I know that sounds silly, but when you only have one table, it's like you got to put your puzzle away every time someone wants to eat. So I'm really excited about that. It sounds silly to be able to put games here, and I don't know. I'm just really excited. I could use the other area as a seating area, but I love that Chris has the space. He needs that. He deserves that. So it's really turning out so pretty. So if you've been here since the beginning, you will remember me talking about City Beauty. I first fell in love with them about 6 years ago when I found their multi-sculpting cream. Now, I saw it and I wasn't quite sure about it, but after using it, I quickly fell in love. Then comes the lip gloss, and that stuff right there is just amazing. So if you don't know about City Beauty, they develop products that target the most stubborn signs of aging, including wrinkles and fine lines, dark spots, and hyperpigmentation, sagging skin, dehydrated skin, dark circles, crow's feet, and thinning lips. Women and men of all ages can enjoy the benefits of City Beauty products. Not only do their products help address current skin concerns, but they also help prevent certain concerns as well. Make sure to use the products as directed, and in order to maintain and improve results, continued use is definitely recommended. So my favorite products are the Multi-Action Sculpting Cream. I am absolutely in love with that. It is great for my jawline, and as I've gotten older, I feel like my skin just gets more and more dehydrated, and it just makes it feel so plump and so healthy. I guess the best way I could say is just supple. It makes my skin feel so much and look so much more supple. The next thing that I cannot get enough of is the lip night oil. This stuff is an absolute, for me, it's like a miracle in a bottle. When I wake up the next morning, my lips are visibly more plump. Then I will use their lip gloss for the rest of the day, and it doesn't get sticky, and they have a lot of colors. My other favorite is the San Diego. It is the perfect kiss of color on your lips. One of the products that is new to me but that I am absolutely loving is the body cream. It helps with crepey skin, and I make sure to put it right above my knees, on my décolletage. I cannot say that word right, y'all. And my chest. I will also put it right there in that little fold of skin right between your arm in your chest area. Anywhere that you know that skin starts to get a little wrinkly, put it there. Also under the arms is amazing. As I have entered my 40s, taking care of my skin is a top priority for me. I'll keep all of my products and anything that I have to use before bed right there in my nightstand, and it works perfect because I will not go to sleep without using this stuff, and I can totally tell a difference in my skin. More youthful, hydrated, and visibly more plump. Also, I feel like the look of fine lines and wrinkles are definitely smoothing out a bit. I enjoy the products. They have a very light fragrance, which is a big deal for me. I don't like heavily fragrant stuff, and I just can't rave about it more. I've also been using the uplifting serum and the line blurring cream. If you want to make an investment into your skin, you have got to try out City Beauty. And even if you're a little bit younger and you're thinking, well, I don't really need it, if I could give you any advice, is start now. Whether you're 20 or you're 50, start now. And these are the perfect items to add to your list, make your skin healthier looking. Check them out. I'll have all their information in my description box. And right now, City Beauty is offering the first 100 followers 30% off using my code LWhite30. Just shop the link below. You guys are going to absolutely love their products just as much as I do. So a part of our nighttime routine is just laying in the bed and cuddling before bed. The little ones will hop in the bed with me, and the other ones usually just sit around. So I've really been enjoying those times with them. They grow up so fast. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. I'd love for you to hit that like button. It helps my channel out so much. And I'd love for you to consider subscribing for weekly videos. I hope you guys know how much I love you and how worthy you are, and this world is a better place because of you. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.